Well, welcome back to Doggone RV'n. Yeah, this place looks like a mess. It's hard to believe I'm actually organizing it the way it looks. But I've been busy. I cut 4 lightweight shelves out of wood, and I have some spray adhesive that I'm going to spray on this. And then I've got a piece I cut out that's used for cabinet liners for kitchens and that. I'm going to spray this with adhesive and then put this on, smooth it out really well, and then I'm going to put it in my cupboard over here, and then I can put all my pots and pans and everything in there on 4 shelves, and then the bottom. So that'll give me plenty of room to put all my cookware and everything, pots, pans, miscellaneous, in my closet here. And I can just turn around from the kitchen, open it up, pull out what I need, bang, I got it. I don't have to get on my knees and crawl underneath the sink and pull parts out. That area down there is going to be for like larger things like my coffee maker, my Instapot, and larger equipment like that. So that's one of the improvements I've made this time around. I'm always improving, constantly. You never quite settle. Sometimes you're always finding better ways to do things the more you travel in your RV, and the more you get used to your own habits while traveling and what you actually do and use and how you live. So that being said, our first state park we're going to be heading to is Pacific Beach. It's on the northernmost part of the Washington State coast, above Mo Clips, and just below the Quinault Indian Reservation, which takes up a large chunk of the northern Washington coast. In fact, from say Aberdeen Ocean Shores heading north on 101, you have to go out and around it to get to the Olympic National Park. The farther north you go, you get up to the northernmost tip of the United States, up at La Push. And then you'd come around and go to Port Angeles, and then you'd continue 101 down the west side of Hood Canal and then into Puget Sound. So we're not going to go that far. We're just going to go hit the 4 or 5 main state parks on the Washington coast, from Pacific Beach south to Cape Disappointment at the southernmost tip of Washington State along the Columbia River. So I'm happy with the way things are going. I like how I've decided to change my closet out to become my pantry for my pots and pans and cooking utensils, and then above my head is where I'm going to be putting all my clothing and other items neatly stowed in those e-bags of all different sizes. So I'm really excited about that. So yep, it's looking better, believe it or not. From chaos comes order. That's the way things are. So I'm just looking around here and getting excited. I think another week I'll have this right where I want it. I have to sanitize my fresh water tank. I've done that before. A lot of people don't drink their water out of their fresh water tank, and I don't get it. You know, you drink city water all your life. It's got all kinds of things in it, and you don't want to drink the water out of your freshwater tank in your RV. And I don't have no room for those big burpees or burkies, whatever they are. And I sure as heck ain't gonna carry jugs of water in here, because that's a hassle with dogs. And plus you gotta put some place where they're not gonna fall over and make a mess. So ever since I bought this 2008 Pleasureway Ascent in 2018, I've sanitized and used the water tanks that are on it, and I have had no problem. No stomach problems, no diarrhea, no nothing. So I just think to each his own. And for me, it doesn't make any sense not to use my freshwater tanks because they're there, they work great, and they don't take up any space. So anyway, we're going to get this stuff finished here, and then we are going to load up the dogs, lock down the old stick and bricks, and head out for, I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe more. We're going to hit, like I said, the Pacific Beach State Park, just north of Moclips, Washington. And then from there, we're going to head south. And once we get all the way down to Cape Disappointment, I don't know how many weeks that's going to take us. Because of my pass, I can stay at each state park up to 10 days free, which I plan to make the most of it because I've got the whole winter up here. And after we hit the last state park at the southern tip of Washington State here on the coast, we're going to head in, maybe head up going north in I-5, hit some Harvest Toast wineries that we have on this side. There's, I think, only 2 that happen to be along I-5 going back home. And then after that, start hitting some that are in the Puget Sound area, along the saltwater beaches and stuff within Puget Sound. So hang in there with us. We're going to have quite a mixture of ocean, sound, canal, Harvest Toast. I really like to mix things up so it just doesn't become boring. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this little short one, and we'll be looking for you because we're going to get out of here and we are heading towards the coast. So take care. The weatherman was about a third of the way right today. They claimed it was going to be partly sunny with no rain. Well, there's no rain, but it's a blanket of gray. It's not raining, but it's not sunny. Everything's one color up here in the winter except for the trees. Thank goodness we don't have deciduous trees where everything would be gray and barren and just boring. So anyway, I gotta get back, feed the hummingbirds, feed the other wild birds, feed the squirrels, and finish my projects in here so I can put everything away, pack up our RV, get the dogs groomed and cleaned and ready to go. And we'll see you guys on the coast. Take care.